Okay, let's tackle this science quiz. Now, again, as I said, this camera and cell phone of mine is not very helpful in zooming in and out. But as long as you've got your quiz next to you while I'm reading, I think we will be okay. Now, fill in the missing word. Remember to write your name. Solid, liquid, and gas are the three states of the stuff everything is made of. Now you're going to look at those three, the solid, liquid, and gas. Which one takes the shape of its container? Is it the solid, the liquid, or the gas? You have to write down one of them. A what has a definite shape? It does not take the shape of its container. It also has a definite volume because it can be measured. So think of solid, liquid, gas, and then a solid, liquid, gas does not have a definite shape. It sometimes takes the shape of its own container, sometimes fly freely around you. I don't think I need to say anymore. So solid, liquid, and gas are the three states of, that's the word everything was made of. And then you have to fill in solid, liquid, and gas wherever they fit. These are the properties to help you find them. Then number 2, circle the correct answer. Remember, that's a question, and there are 3 possible answers. You can only circle one of them. What is the name of the change when a liquid becomes a solid? It's like I put water, take water, and then suddenly it changed into a solid. What did I do? Did I melt the water? Did I boil the water? Or did I freeze the water? Then question number B, in which state of matter do particles have the most energy? Now you can look at the nice picture we added. The particles move around freely. Now remember when we did the whole demonstration with Hazel and Elsa Maria and Jesse's group, one of them, they could move around. One, they were just touching each other, and one of them, they were tight and they couldn't move at all. So you have to think which one had the most energy. In other words, they can move around the most. Solid, liquid, or gas. Only one answer. Then I go to the next page. Remember the back side. I took the staple off. Number C, why do solids have a fixed shape? In other words, the solid is a block or a circle or a pen or a whatever. Because the particles have energy, because the particles are closely packed, or because the particles are vibrating. It was the same demonstration that we did there. Then number D, the particles in a gas are not arranged in a pattern. They states of matter, they move in random directions, or they liquid. 2 of these things doesn't make sense if you read correctly, so you immediately will know what's the correct answer. Just going to fold it like this. Now again, we're talking about those 3 states of matter, and now it's in little containers. Sorry, this thing is now out of focus again, my goodness. Anyway, you guys can see what I'm referring to. There's a container with that block, there's a container with that stuff in it, and there's a container with little dots in it. So one of them is a liquid, one is a solid, one is a gas. You just need to identify. Then an ice cream, what state of matter is that? And then the deodorant that smells lovely, what state of matter is that? Then we go to question number 6. We did physical and chemical changes. Decide if the following is a chemical or a physical change by circling the correct answer. You can either circle chemical or physical. Remember, you can't circle both. Either one, or you can even color the little block for me, doesn't matter, as long as I can see which one you picked. Tearing a paper into little pieces, chemical or physical. Water freezing into ice, chemical or physical. Burning toast in a toaster, chemical or physical. Melting butter, chemical or physical. Then number 7. This is one of the experiments we did. This is a glass filled with two liquids. Okay, remember we did that demonstration. I'm not going to tell you what the liquids was because you guys had to remember the experiment. Sorry, my brain is now totally blanked out. Okay, let's see question number A. What could these two liquids be? Now think again. I had a cup of water, and what was the two liquids that I pour in? Why are the liquids not moving? And if okay, wait a minute. There are two liquids only at this stage. The one at the top and the one at the bottom. What could they be? And why are they not mixing? And then number C, if I were to add sugar to the mixture, what would happen? And then what is the term used to describe what happens? Remember, I was trying to demonstrate something. If you think of that flower picture that we have, the flower, there's another page, I must still remember this. You remember that flower that we have where we discussed volume, mass, magnetism, buoyancy, density, and all those things. Just think of those. Which one of those were we demonstrating here so you guys could see what happened and why is this happening in the picture? So just think carefully about this one. Please, parents, do not assist. Then the back one is about that picture I've put in lastly that we spoke of earlier in the week. There's a word bank: freezing, evaporation, condensation, melting, buoyancy, and matter. So I've got gas, liquid, and solid. So number one is for a liquid to change into a solid. What do I need to do? One of these things. Write it down at number one. From a solid, follow the arrow. From a solid, number two, to a liquid. Find the word, what should I do? Write it at number two. From a liquid to a gas, follow the arrow. What should I do? Put one of the words in the word bank in number three. And then from a gas back to a liquid, what's happening? And put the word in number four. And then, sorry, there was a typo. Number 5, match column A with column B by coloring them the same color. All matter is made up of tiny particles called, is it called float, space, atoms, or matter? Buoyancy is an object's ability to float, space, atom, or matter. Volume is the amount of what that matter takes up, float, space, atoms, or matter. Matter is the amount of what an object has, amount of float, space, atoms, matter. So there's only one answer for each question. So you can color this one color, so for instance red, and his answer also red. Then it's color coded, then you don't need to do all that scratching with the lines connecting. So when you're done with that, you've reached the end of your quiz, and I hope you guys will be doing excellent. Have a nice weekend and a nice holiday. I will talk to you again. Bye-bye.